people are saying you shouldn't be given relief in a world where bankers were given relief, the automotive industry was given relief, the healthcare industry was given relief, all these military contractors were given relief, all the Wall Street people were given relief, but you, of heart, you go to work every day, and your degree is being used as a fucking coaster in your living room. NANI? Dynamite! Slippery when wet, motherfuckers. We can't have nothing nice in America. Joe Dark Brandon decides to do one great thing and forgive a little bit of student loan shit, and it's really easy to do. Literally, what is it? Student loan forgiveness. It's like one of the first links. Yeah, right here. Boom. You just go here. You fill this out and submit. I'm going to put the link right here. I'm going to put the link in chat. Go do this shit. Get your name on the roster. You feel me? Get your name on the roster. It's easy. It's easy. But, like, could you imagine? We live in a world where people are saying you shouldn't be given relief in a world where bankers were given relief, the automotive industry was given relief, the healthcare industry was given relief, all these military contractors were given relief, all the Wall Street people were given relief, but you, of heart, you go to work every day, and your degree is being used as a fucking coaster in your living room because you majored in fucking literature, but now you're doing whatever God knows what in whatever office cubicle you work in. But you can't get relief. You can't get relief. They use your money, your tax dollars, to relieve other companies and other organizations. But you can't get no relief. I am of the mindset of starting a charity. Hear me out. I want to start a charity where we raise money and all we do is buy people's debt for pennies on the dollars. Because your debt is out there in the Ethernet. And if you could track down your debt legally, there's nothing you need. There's no business acronym. There's no nothing. And I already have an LLC. And I think we might want to transition the LLC to this. We're going to just go out here and just start buying people's debt. We'll take in donations. We'll write off and we'll buy people's debt. And we'll look at it. We'll make an assessment. And we'll actually make a donation. And we'll cancel their debt. Because if you can find your debt, you can buy your debt and forgive yourself of the debt. That's crazy, but that's the thing you can do in America. And with that knowledge, it might be something you want to consider doing now because they've held us up. Biden's student debt relief plan is temporarily blocked. Here's what you need to know. Federal appeals court has temporarily blocked President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan, halting any debt from being erased. But the administration is encouraging people to continue to submit applications. That link that I sent you guys in the mail. The Friday evening ruling comes less than a week since the application portal went live. Already nearly 2 million people, more than half of the qualifying borrowers, have signed up. The administration could have begun processing applications and changing loan balance beginning Sunday. Damn, they so fucking petty. The order doesn't reverse the trial court's dismissal of the case or suggest that the case has merits. White House press secretary we're talking about this in finance class. What's the jits? What's the details on this? Perry said in a statement Friday evening It merely prevents debt from being discharged until the courts makes decision. The block was issued by the U.S. Eighth Circuit Court of Appeals, which is considering a motion from 6 Republican-led states to stop the program in one of the several lawsuits that have been aimed to challenge the program. What are those 6 Republican-led states? Earlier this week, the Supreme Court Justice Amy Coney Barrett rejected similar efforts from Wisconsin taxpayer group. That's so fucking stupid. So we're talking about it and the logic behind it, mainly for those that haven't finished their degree or went to for-profit, derived, etc. No, absolutely. If you went to one of those for-profit schools, one, why? But two, you went to a culinary arts school and they told you they're going to get your job and you're a head chef at Burger King. They stole money from you. In fact, we know the Trump school had to pay out a settlement to all the people they duped. While this would eliminate the debt, the problem is the target pop is still more / than likely living in poverty. Absolutely. And this is and by no means, you're absolutely right, Keisha. By no means are we saying that this process is the best, but it's better than nothing. Because speaking from my own family, speaking from my own privilege, while this doesn't do anything for our family, it does give me the ability to say, instead of me spending $20K on some bullshit payback method, I could use a new car. Clap it. I deserve nice things. But that's why I think I'm more interested in taking on the approach of buying people's debt. Because you can buy people's debt and just forgive it. You could be the forgiver of your own debt if you can find it. It's crazy. What happens in the court case? That's not important because we already know there's a lawsuit from those stupid ass states. For those who haven't yet applied, should they? Absolutely. That's an easy. How long will it take? Block last. One of two things can happen in the upcoming days. Either the court can issue an injunction and the pause will last longer, or it dismisses the case and the program can carry on. And those are the two options we're having here. But the fact that, it begs the question, what is the grounds of this lawsuit? Like, what are they trying to imply? That this lawsuit is somehow going to affect people? And then if these states are dumb enough to put up a law, or put up a barrier saying, oh, if you accept this grant, we're going to tax you for that. You'll just see a bunch of people exit their state. It's crazy. I don't know, Keisha, what else? What other but so much insight do you have onto this? I honestly, and I don't know. It's just like that. It's the Republican Party at its best, and that's like when I always ask people. I tell people this all the time. Republicans really do believe that as long as they can find some way to be doing better than minorities in this country, and the thing is, this will help some minorities. As long as they can hold minorities back, they feel like they're gonna someday be rich too. Maybe they too one day will get to own slaves. I'll have more info tonight since we're discussing the impacts of financial aid borrowing in general. It's a punitive process. Oh, for sure. And the thing about it is, 2 + 2 is still 4, and it's always been like that since back in the day when they figured it out. The way that they've allowed these public schools to jack up the prices of education is filthy, and that's the problem. They need to fix the root cause analysis. It's crazy because that's a concept they teach in business class and healthcare, and we don't know how to implement it in our own government. Let me know what y'all think. Let's move on.